In this video, I want to talk about gaps in the Forex. Now, not a lot of people use gaps or trade gaps in the Forex, but they can be extremely profitable. Just like in the stock market, commodity market, pretty much every other market, there are gaps in the Forex market. Now, they only happen once a week, and I think that's why most people don't trade them. But the fact is, you can make a substantial amount of pips on a weekly, monthly, and yearly basis using gaps. And if you see in front of you, here is, we're on the day time frame on the Euro USD. You can see here that we have a 23 pip gap just from this open to this close. Now, it may not seem like a lot, but these gaps add up across multiple pairs. You can see here we have a gap there. We have the close, and then we have the open. So here's another example of a gap. It gapped down at the open. This is the close, and this is the open. But to identify these gaps, you can look at a chart and, of course, see the gaps that do occur. But we've created some software to make it just lightning fast and extremely easy to see. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and drop that on the chart so you can get an understanding of what that looks like. Okay, now that you see arrows on the chart, you can see that we have a red arrow and we have a green arrow. The green arrow indicates that this Friday, that next Monday, it was a gap up. In this particular case, we have a Friday close and the market gap down that next Sunday open. And you can go, let me go ahead and back out. The cool thing about this particular indicator, you can click on it. You can change the default. So if you want to see down to 1 pip gaps, you can go ahead and do that. You can see that there are a lot of 1 pip gaps there that do occur. Now, if you go up to the default is 15, and that's what I found to be the best for trading purposes. That's what I recommend that you put or leave on the chart. So you can see that we have quite a few here in the Euro USD. Let's switch over to the pound. You can see the pound as well has quite a few. Now, if you go to the week time frame, it'll appear to be more, but that's because each individual week has a potential for a gap, unlike the day chart. So you can see the majority of the time we have gaps in the Forex market. Now, one other feature that we put in here, other than the arrows to tell you which direction the gap has occurred, whether it be up or down, very simple to see, as well as the pip amount, so that you know you can set that threshold to whatever you want. If you want to set it to, say, 50 pips, you may not get quite as many gaps to show up, but nonetheless you are going to get some. And you can see through time that there are several 50 pip gaps or more. If you go to the day time frame, this just spreads it out. It still looks for the exact same thing. So let's go back and change our default back to 15 as a minimum. The other cool feature that we put in here is we've put in some text so that you can see exactly how big of a gap it was. So let's go ahead and move to the front of the chart. And I know very quickly, just by glancing at the chart, that we have a gap down, and it was 16.9 pips, and that occurred right here. Then over here, gap up, 36 pips. So we can see we have our close, and then it gaps up right here. It opened, and this was the previous close. So you can go through very, very quickly. You may need to size the chart a little bit on the right here to see the verbiage, but nonetheless we put that in there so you can very easily at the open of a new week determine what size gap it is, and just have all the data right there. So you can literally, when the market opens on Sunday, go from Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern, you can go from the euro to the pound to the US, Swiss, New Zealand, whatever pair you want to look at, and very quickly identify if there was a gap and exactly how much that gap, how much it occurred. Now, you just need to click the button above and download download this software. It'll run you through a quick installer, not a big deal. It's basically just clicking yes, a handful of times, and then it will install on all your MetaTraders across all your drives. So if you have a C drive and a D drive, you have MetaTraders on both, don't worry about it. It will install it automatically on all of those. So I would ask, though, that this is absolutely free. This gap indicator is absolutely free for you, but I would ask that you would go ahead and comment below on if you like the indicator, how to use it. If you find out anything about gap trading, and you want to tell the group, just go ahead and comment below. It's absolutely, this indicator is absolutely free for you, and we put it out because we believe that you can make a lot of money gap trading. We make a lot of money gap trading, and we wanted you to have this free indicator. So go ahead and download it. Just click the button above, and it's free of charge, 100%, and you can download it and use it, and hopefully it will help you catch pips and accumulate pips through your trading week. Well, until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.